In the introduction to EB-2 National Interest Waiver in Module 1, our focus is going to be on three main topics, and that is the overview of EB-2 National Interest Waiver, the eligibility criteria, as well as the advantages for family. Let's define what the EB-2 National Interest Waiver visa category is all about. Basically, this visa category allows foreign nationals with advanced degree or exceptional ability in their field to gain their permanent or seek their permanent residency in the US without a specific job offer, as long as the US Immigration Services personnel deem your work as beneficial to the United States government or the national interest. By foreign nationals, we mean people who are not permanent residents in the United States or citizens in the United States. So if you are watching me from Kenya, from Cameroon, from Ghana, from Nigeria, any part of the world, as long as you don't have a permanent resident or you are not a citizen in the United States, you qualify to use this route to seek your permanent residency as long as you have an advanced degree or an exceptional ability in your field. Let's discuss about the advantages of using the EB-2 National Interest Waiver visa category to seek your permanent residency. The first is an easy route to permanent residency. It is easy because even regardless of where you live in the world, whether in the United States or outside of the United States, you can use this route to seek your permanent residency. So if you are watching me, wherever you are watching me outside of the United States, yes, this is legit and an easy route to gaining your green card in the United States. Another advantage here is no dependency on employers. In most cases, to gain your green card using an employment route, you need an employer to guarantee and to help you in this process. But with the National Interest Waiver EB-2, you don't need an employer. You don't need a job offer to gain your permanent residency. Another advantage, which is very huge, is bypassing the labor certification process. And I can spend more time talking about it, but basically the whole idea is in order for you to gain your permanent residency or as part of the green card process, the employer who employs you needs to post your job on the job market and wait for a certain amount of time, I believe about 9 months. If anybody who has permanent residency or a citizen does not come forward to apply for the job, then they can go ahead with the green card process. In the EB-2 National Interest Waiver, basically the National Interest Waiver is all about bypassing the labor certification process. And the advantage of this is huge. Most importantly, bypassing the labor certification process, it shortens the number of years it will take you to gain your green card. Another advantage here is the approval rate is very high, meaning as long as you meet the criteria and you decide to go for your permanent residency using this route, your chances of getting approved is very high, way above 80%, which is very, very high. Another advantage here is until recently, they introduced premium processing for the first part of this process, which is getting your I-140 approval. And with the premium processing, you can get approved in less than 1 week. I know a friend who got approved in 2 days. And what that means is if you are getting an approval in a shorter duration of time, you are going to get your green card in a very short amount of time. And the last advantage, which is huge, and I know many of you are wondering the timeline to getting my green card, should I go with this route? It is really a shorter timeline. And this is due to the fact that you are bypassing the labor certification process, and also there is a premium processing in the first part, which makes this a shorter, which gives you a shorter time period to getting your green card.